Hello everyone, welcome to the linuxhint YouTube channel. In today's video, I will show you the basics that how to get started with the Linux Mint. This video is very important for the beginners, and if you have never used any Linux based operating system, then Linux Mint is great entry level Linux distribution that is user friendly for the beginners, especially for those who are using Windows or MacOS. So let's start it. Linux Mint is completely free and open source. Here we are on the linuxmint.com website and we can get the Linux Mint 19.3. Linux Mint 19 is a long-term support LTS release until 2023. To get it, click on the download option. On the download page, you will see that there are 3 different versions of Linux Mint with 3 different desktop environments like Cinnamon, Mate and XFCE. The most common and popular is Cinnamon 64-bit and I am using 64-bit version of Cinnamon on my system. The Linux Mint ISO file size is 1.9 gigabytes. We have like many mirrors available here, so pick one that is close to you. So click here and download it. It will take couple of minutes in downloading the ISO file because it all depends upon your internet connection speed. And if you want to learn that how to install Linux Mint, then link is available in the description of this video, so you can visit this link and learn it. The default desktop for Linux Mint is Cinnamon, and the layout of Cinnamon is most resembled with Windows XP. Linux Mint make the software easy to use. So let's take a look on the different components of Mint desktop. So the first component we will look at is the Mint menu. So click on this and menu will appear. It is very nice menu and I really like it. So you can open it by just clicking here or just pressing Windows key on the keyboard. On the left side is the favorite column. It shows the favorite programs for the quick and easy access. You can add programs to your favorites. So if you want to add any program in your favorite, then right click on the program. Select option here, add to favorites. So if you want to add any program in the favorite bar, so you can drag the icon here like this. And if you want to remove any icon from the favorite bar, then you can drag the icon like this and it will be removed from the favorite bar. So here on the top is the search bar and you can search any application by typing the name here. So if I want to search calculator, so I will type calculator here and yes, it is appeared. So this column is the application column. Hovering on any application will show you every application related to this category. Alright, so this button is the quick desktop access button. If multiple windows are opened, then by clicking on this button, the window will be minimized and the desktop will appear quickly. And here you have the Mozilla Firefox web browser. It is the default web browser for the Linux Mint. You can easily search and browse the things here easily, like anything. So if you right click on the browser, then it gives you the multiple options like open a new window, open a new private window and unpin from the panel. So let's say if you click here, open a new private window. So you can search or browse anything in the private mode. So by clicking on this particular option, you can open the home directory and you can go to any folder, whatever you want. On the right side of the Windows list, there is a system tray. This shows the icon of that program which are running on the system. So here you have software update manager option. So let's click on it. It shows the available updates of the Linux Mint. And if you want to install these updates, then just click here. Enter your system password here. Then click on authenticate. So you can see that it has started downloading the multiple updates that were available. So by right clicking on the update manager icon, you will get basic options and functions. So like you can refresh it, get the information about it, go to the preferences folder and quit the update manager. And next is the system report icon, and if you click on this, it shows the detected problems in system and gives you warning regarding language pack, root password, and any other notification. It also provides the complete system information along with the crash reports. So it is a good feature to keep you updated regarding your system warnings and the problems. So next is the network option, and by clicking on the network option, so you have two options like here, network settings and network connections. So let's click on the network settings first. So basically it shows the PC network information. So here you have the volume control option. You can like increase or decrease the system volume by using this feature, and we also have a sound settings option here. So let's open it, and here you get the multiple options regarding the system volume information. So this icon shows the battery status, and here you get the time information according to the selected time format. So by clicking on this you can change the time format and date. Linux Mint gives you the option to work in different workspaces. You can open the workspaces by using the shortcut keys like press and hold the Control and Alt button, and now press the up arrow key. So by default Cinnamon have 4 workspaces, but you can add more workspaces by clicking on this add button like this. Moving one program from one workspace to another workspace is very easy. So what you have to do, you have to simply drag any program to another workspace like this. Moving between the workspaces is like very easy. So how you can do that? Press and hold the Control and Alt key, then press left or right arrow key. So we are here in the workspace 2, and this is the workspace 3, this is the workspace 4, and if you want to go back to the previous workspace, then you have to press Control, Alt and the left arrow key. So it is the workspace 2, it is the workspace 1. If you click on any file, then it will be opened in the appropriate program. So working with the Linux Mint is very user friendly and it is very easy. In the Linux Mint you get many free softwares to use like LibreOffice for creating and maintaining the Word documents. So you can write anything here and save it easily. So let's write something. Hello from linuxhint. Alright, so you can now save it very easily. Just click here, go to the save option, select the directory where you want to save this document actually. So I want to save it on the desktop. Click on save, and here is your saved document. So we have another app what we call Gnote. It is a text editor and it is very easy to use. If you want to create a new text file, just click here, write anything that you want, linuxhint, and yes, you can see that it is saved here. We have drawing app in the Linux Mint. So the drawing application basically lets you draw but also modify, resize and crop the pictures. The next is about the media player, and if you want to play any video, then right click on it, open with the Celluloid, and it will be played in this media player. Celluloid is basically the default media player for Linux Mint 19.3. So similarly you can play the audio files. If you want to restart or shut down your system, then click here, go here, you have restart and shut down option here. And yes, by clicking on this icon you can lock your computer. So the computer is actually locked, and if you want to unlock the system, then enter your system password here, hit enter, and the system is unlocked. So it is actually very easy to use and get familiar with the Linux Mint. So now let's talk about the terminal. It is not much important for the basic use, but when you have to do any programming work or to install some new things on your machine, then you might need terminal. So by pressing Ctrl Alt and T, you can open the new terminal, or just click here and the new terminal window will pop up. So on the desktop, if you right click here, you will get the system options. So here you can change the desktop background. So click on this option. So in this window we have multiple options for the background like this. Select any background, that whatever you want, and it will be updated. So what you have to do, just click on it, and yes, it is updated. I hope you learned a lot about the basics of Linux Mint. Keep following us on the linuxhint YouTube channel, and do not forget to subscribe it for more useful videos about Linux. You can also visit our website linuxhint.com for useful articles about Linux. Thank you.